All right, guys, there's a pretty surprising movement here, but then again, it is the cusp of the bull season. Bitcoin has gone above 70k, and it looks like quite a few of the meme coins decide to wake up. One of which I thought I wouldn't be talking about, at least for the longest. It'd be Bcoq INU and Cheers token. My gosh, Cheers token is currently at 88% move to the upside. The market cap is currently 1.27 million. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. We have this one massive candle just literally shot straight up. And could this be a spark of a beginning of a decent move coming in for Cheers token? Why don't we quickly dive in and see what's going on in the world of Cheers? At first, guys, I was super bullish, and then we saw a massive capitulation. But then again, it was expected, because after seeing this massive rally to the upside over here, we were eventually going to see a form of correction. But my gosh, guys, that form of correction just happened to be this move. We went down, came back up, and we literally capitulated, went all the way down over here. Just like a freaking rookie, I actually entered right over here. I should have taken all of my profit out here, but instead I thought we might rally up. But I didn't go back and do my DYOR because I didn't realize we actually went sideways down here for the longest before seeing this parabolic move to the upside. So in hindsight, maybe I just got caught in a FOMO right over here, even though I've also said to myself, never be the guy who gets FOMO in for anything. But that is just life in general, guys. Sometimes, you win some and you lose some. I should always try to keep a level headed, but it's not easy sometimes in the world of cryptocurrency, especially when you are over diversified within your crypto space. So when I saw this one pump up around about here, I got in a little bit too late. One of the commenters did say that, that's kind of a rookie of me. You know what? I'll take it on the chin, and I accept sometimes I do make errors, much like anyone else in this space. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to digress. Let's quickly get into the video. Don't forget, guys, if you check in the description, you will also find the timestamps for all the other cryptocurrencies. So if you're not interested in listening what I've got to say about Cheers token, go down to my description, go find the timestamp and find your token that you'd like to find more information about. All right, guys, it looks like a couple of coins decide to wake up, one of which happens to be Cheers token and Bcoq INU. Am I bullish for the long run for these coins? Yeah, probably. At least back to its all-time highs. After then, who knows how much higher we can go with these coins. But ultimately, I'll be focusing on other coins because I pretty much thought that these coins were just flatline for the longest. But I knew at the end of the day that once we do see a nice pump to the upside, we could see a continuation, much more higher highs. So with that said, welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. Go check in my timestamp if you are not interested in listening me speaking about Cheers token. We could be discussing Cheers token today, Bcoq INU, Success Kid, Wojak, Chloe, and a few other coins. To go check in that time stamp for that. Right, so for Cheers token, it looks like that we have in fact pushed away to the upside, and it looks like we're not stopping anytime soon. Usually whenever you see a large engulfing candle like this with a small candle wick at the bottom and a body on the top, that is a hammer, and usually means that we should be going or continuing our way up to the top. If this was to happen, that means our first target should be at this level up here, and that'll put the price at 0.0026. That's not too shabby, and if we reach there today, that means that we would have done exactly or around about 313% move to the upside. So if you've been hodling this token around about these levels here and you haven't exited yet, you'll be in a nice profit, especially if you've been accumulating around this level here. Now, what does that mean? Now, this means if we do head our way back up to this level right up here, we might see some reaction in this level up here by that resistance line. If we do fall back, we might fall back 50% on this move, something like this, then followed by hopefully a continuation to the upside, breaking this resistance and turning it into a support, something along the line of like this, and eventually a continuation to the upside. Now there's a couple of factors that we need to focus on or to pay attention before we even conceive this idea. One, we need to see volume being pumped in. Now, as you can see from this level over here, that we are seeing some volumes coming in, and we had huge spikes of volume. Let's see if we can continue. And just like what I said a few moments ago, it looks like we are in fact pushing away to the top, because a few seconds ago, this candle over here was in fact a smaller body on the top, and potentially we could be continuing our way to the top side, and that will give us, if you are down here, 313% move to the upside. So what will be the next move, guys, if we do smash through that level? Well, if you look to our left, it looks like that was the last high, and this is the lowest low. So we can safely assume that this is support, that is resistance. Once we break that, the next leg up should be right up here. Now if you're holding from there, or you've been holding for the longest there, and we're seeing a nice pump to the upside from these levels. So from here to right top of that second resistance line, that will give you a 6x from down here, and that is a pretty decent returns, at least for the short term. And only if and when we do break above this resistance line up here, turning that into a support, then I don't see why we can't come back up to retest the last all-time highs right up here. So if we pull out the measuring tool, and then if we go and measure from the current price to the last all-time highs, which would be roughly around about up here, that will give you a 10x. That is not too shabby, and only until we do see ourselves get back up to its all-time highs, then guys, the sky is the limit, and quite possibly we could see much more interest coming into a Cheers token. We might even see $1 from here. Now only until we break up from this all-time high, then could I expect or predict that we could be hitting in a region of around about $1 mark. It might sound a bit too ambitious, but then again, guys, all we got to think of, once we do break the all-time highs over here, it will put us onto 1 cent, and from 1 cent to $1, especially during a extremely volatile bull season coming up, and it is the meme season, I would not be surprised if I do see Cheers token hits around about $1. Don't quote me on it, it's just my prediction, and I would imagine a lot more hype will be coming in. So in my next video I will probably do a bit more deep dive to see what's going on behind the scenes for Cheers token, and to find out whether it's worth mentioning in my next video. But please comment in the comment section and let me know if you want me to continue to deliver you a Cheers token video. So if we go up to 10 cents from here, that will put us at 6,710% move to the upside. But what if we do eventually smash our way through that $1 mark? That $1 mark from here, then we should be expecting around about 68,884% move to the upside. Wow, guys, that is insane potential return. But anyway, guys, you let me know. Do you reckon we can get up to $1? Or do you think that is not feasible, but perhaps 10 cents is? Either way, guys, you let me know in a comment section. So that is Cheers token out of the way. So let's get into Bcoq INU. Wow, guys, it's been a long time since we last spoken about Bcoq INU, and the current market cap is at 2.76 million, and the circulating supply is in fact 69.4 billion. That's pretty much identical to Bcoq INU. But anyway, let's go do a little bit of technical analysis on Bcoq INU. Alright, so it's been quite a while since I last did my Bcoq INU video. I did say that in one of my last videos, if we do break up from around this area, but to be more accurately, if we do break up from this level, That means it should give us a confidence that we should quite easily reach up back towards this level right up here. Reason why? Because this level here, or should we say these two levels there, is what initiate this massive move to the downside. So that's why I put the resistance up there and the support way down there. We didn't quite come back to the bottom here. Instead, we create a lower highs throughout this journey, and it looks like that could be a parabolic move back up to this region right there. And if this was to happen, then guys, that means if you were in this trade from here to there, then you would be potentially up by 37% move to the upside, which is not too shabby. However, we're still between these zones over here. It is only until we break well above from this area up here, then can we expect a massive push, or at least a retest to this resistance level up here. Now that would be quite nice, guys, because if you zoom out from the chart, what we can see is essentially, since we made this crazy return back to the down, we went sideways here for the longest. Now usually when we go sideways for the longest, we should be expecting a big pump coming in, whether it's to the upside or to the downside. In more case than none, it looks like we are going to be pushing our way to the top whenever we see this long range sideways action. And once we do come back towards that region up there, that should put us at, from today's price action, of over 125% move to the upside. Once again, guys, it's not a bad return. If you put in $100, you get 125. If you put in $1,000, you get 1,225. Then you can use that profit, and you can either reinvest back into Bcoq INU or to various other projects. But if we do break above from this level here and make that and turn it into a support, I don't see why we can't come back up to retest this all-time highs up here, actually way up here. So if you pull out the measuring tool, measure from the current price or thereabouts right way to the top, that will give you a return of 1,217. That is quite an easy 12x your trade, which is not too bad at all. So that is just a quick little technical analysis there. If you are keen, or if you are still hodling Bcoq INU and you're wondering what to do from here, none of this is financial advice. If you've been accumulating here for the longest, congratulations, guys, because soon you're going to see those crazy gains coming in. Even if you was to get your 3x return from there whilst you've been accumulating this range, I don't know how much you're holding. So yeah, guys, so you could be in a pretty decent gains there, and once we get back to its all-time high, you can 12x your portfolio. So if you hodled here for the longest, then salute to you, of course. Also, let me know in the comments if you want me to continue to talk about Bcoq INU. I know there are a couple of guys who has asked me, what's the updates, what's the skinny with Bcoq INU, but if you guys are still around, let me know if you'd like me to continue. Why don't we go to the next one? Okay, so we are going to dive back into Success Kid. It looks like the market cap is still very similar. We haven't moved that much. We made this nice pump to the upside, but we came back, and it looks like this could be a retest to get back up to the top of this region here. Now that would be pretty decent. I reckon Success Kid will be definitely one of the biggest meme coins of this bull season. The reason why, because take a look at the market cap. We can easily do 100x from here, and most importantly, the circulating supply is actually tiny compared to most other meme coins. So this could be the king of all kings of meme. That is just my opinion, guys. I'm just telling you exactly what I reckon. I could be wrong. In fact, you could be right. But I'm just telling you exactly what I see from what I read on their charts as well as on their tokenomics. Why don't we do a quick technical analysis on the coin and let's see what's going on. Alright, guys, so for the longest, I've been screaming that if we're stuck in this region over here, then we should be able to see, well, for longer, then we should be able to see a massive push to the upside. We've attempted that push right up here, but we didn't quite stay there. This level right up here, Instead, what we can see, we came back down into this area, and now it looks like we're going to have a second attempt to get back up into this zone. Now that would be a lovely move by Success Kid, because if we continue in this trajectory and break well above this level right up here, then I don't think that we'll come back down here anytime soon. In fact, we should hopefully do something like this if that was the case. Now remember guys, trading is all speculative, until we see the price action, and that's when I'll pay more attention, because I like to be reactive rather than predicting. If we do see a break above here, above this line convincingly, if we do see a straight shoot to that next level, that would be great. But whenever we see a parabolic move like that, ultimately we'll always see a same level of correction, or sometimes even just 50% of this move. Instead, what I would like to see would be like a healthy staircasing our way up to the top. Something like this, where we break up, come back down, retest the old resistance, now support, and continue our way to the top. If this move was to happen, and let's say you've gotten in here for hodling purposes, so that means from here to there you should be expecting 57% move to the upside. If we zoom out from the charts, this is one of the phases that few phases that we need to clear. Firstly, we need to clear this phase right up here before we consider looking in this phase, and then followed by, once we do clear this area up here, if we look further to our left, that means we completed breaking above all these areas over here. So the next up would be the next all-time highs of around about up here. Now that's at 26 cents from the current price. So why don't we just quickly check how many more percent that we need to gain in order for us to get back up towards that all-time high at 26, or let's just say 26 point, let's say 26.6. What's that? 26.8. That means you should be expecting a 447% move to the upside. So that's a nice healthy 4x from the current price all the way to its all-time highs. However, I reckon that we should be able to quite easily hit $1 for Success Kid. So from here to $1, that will give us a 1,871% move to the upside. But here's my wildest prediction for Success Kid. So my wildest prediction for Success Kid is in fact $10 in this bull season. If this was to happen, that means we should be expecting a return of 19,482, and that would be a really decent return for Success Kid. But the question is, do you think Success Kid will be the most successful meme coin in this bull season? And are you ultra bullish on this project? Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. But we have now discussed about quite a few coins already. We've only just got to talk about Wojak so far, and maybe one more. So for Wojak, it looks like we've been making a quite decent strides since my last video. And if you look at the total market cap, guys, this is increasing. I've been telling you a lot for the longest, get in whilst we're at the bottom range, because I could only see a bigger moves coming in for Wojak. So before today, I believe it was at roughly around about 300, maybe just under 300, no, it's 319,000 market cap. And yesterday it's roughly around about 280. So guys, don't sleep on Wojak on Solana. 3, 2, 1. I know in my comment section, a lot of people have been saying that they prefer the Wojak on Ethereum. Fair enough, guys, each to its own. The only reason why I do prefer the Wojak on Solana, it's for the simple fact that one, the fees are a lot less lower. I do understand that there is a congestion issues as well with the Solana network, because there are so much money being flown in, use of Radiant and Jupiter. That's really been affecting, the selling off your coins quickly and buying them. But either way, guys, I'm still holding this one strong for the longest, that is for sure. And if you've been following my last few previous videos, you can go click here on the screen to see my last video on Wojak and the one before, when I said we should be getting in around about here for a expectancy of 108% move to the upside. But anyway guys, I've been accumulating here for the longest. I put in like 3 trades there, so I'm in pretty heavy profits. As we went up here, I took some profit, of course. I took nearly 30-40% of my profits from this move. I reinvested back down here, and guys, look at this. That is a good way of recycling your profits. It's quite easy to throw your profits into any other alts, especially these crazy memes that you find on Deck Screener. Guys, when you go to Deck Screener, you really have to do your DYOR, because a lot of them can be rugged straight away. I will do a next video on how you can find coins on Deck Screener, the ones that you won't get rugged, and that's using in conjunction of Telegram. You can use Sniper Box from there, which I can show you in my next video, as well as I can show you how to use Telegram to find out whether the coin is a scam, rug pull, or wherever. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you want me to do that video to show you how you not to get rugged. But let's get back into this video. So if you measure from where I mentioned in my previous videos, that if we enter around about here with the expectation of getting a trade from there to there, that's an easy 110% move to the upside. Have you held this move from here to there, you will be up by 148% move to the upside. Not too shabby. I'm still holding this trade because I want to see how we react around about this zone up there at 210%, and only until we break up from here I'm going to still be holding on. I might even add more to my bags. If we dip a little, I'll add more there for continuation to the upside. That's how you can make crazy gains within the cryptocurrency space, because once again, if you look at the market cap, we can easily do 10,000x from today's, early today's market cap, and from yesterday. I got in a while back, so that means my 1000x is more or less assured. I reckon it's assured. If we get to 10,000x, that will put us, I think, in just a couple of billions. Still a lot less than 5 billion in order for us to get to 10,000x for Wojak. And guys, let me know in the comments, do you think Wojak can hit 10,000x? That would be a big freaking claim. That is almost like a millionaire maker. Either way guys, I'm super bullish on Wojak. Anyway guys, that will be the end of the video. I hope you do find this useful and informative, and if you haven't done so already, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be updated with all my latest content and video. And why don't you just, if you get a chance right now, just head over towards my channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification, scroll down, check out my last video on how to turn your $100 into 1 million, and also my recent videos on Shiba Inu, Cox Inu, Wojak, and Chloe. Until then guys, I'll see you all in the next one.